Hi everybody! Thank you guys so much for being here today. I am so excited to be doing this reading. So I'm going to be doing a psychic reading on Georgina Gio, which is, I think her name is Georgina Rodriguez, and Cristiano Ronaldo. So I did a reading on them not so long ago. I feel like it was fairly recently I did a reading on them. But now Georgina and Ronaldo are living in Saudi Arabia, I think, because he just got signed to the Saudi Arabia team. I could be totally wrong. Okay, so there's a lot of energy around Georgina. And I know it sounds surprising, but I'm picking up the same energies as I have before. Cristiano was a very dominant person. Georgina kind of feels trapped in this relationship with him. Georgina is a very soft-spoken person if you really get to know her, and she feels like she's kind of lost a lot of her power to Cristiano. Cristiano was all about public image. That's something he takes very seriously, which, you know, most celebrities do, especially a celebrity at his caliber. He is probably like the most famous person in the world, I would assume, correct? Especially if you're from European or Hispanic countries, everybody knows Cristiano Ronaldo. So Georgina, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. Georgina, I'm going to call her. I do feel like she feels very powerless in this relationship. She's also upset about how much she has to travel, how much her husband has to travel, or her soon-to-be husband has to travel for work, because she thinks that it takes away from the children. She's also always the person that has a lot of emotional energy to give, whereas, you know, in some aspects the relationship is healthy between Cristiano and Georgina, but I do feel like she's the one that is mostly giving a lot to him emotionally. And because of that, she sometimes does feel like depleted of her own emotional energy. So, okay. She is kind of stuck, like trapped in a place where she doesn't know where to go. I feel like she's been feeling stuck for a long time. I mean, she now has these 2 biological children, was 3, but sadly they had a miscarriage, not a miscarriage, the child died. Now she has these 2 kids with Cristiano. I feel like Cristiano, oh my god, I can't talk today. I feel like she's also very much still grieving the loss of her other child. She feels very hopeless ever since the incident happened, because I see other pictures of her before the tragedy happened, and she still felt stuck in this relationship, but now there's a lot of grief behind it, and that grief is also pushing her towards staying with Cristiano. I'm just looking up another picture of them. Yeah, it seems like Cristiano and her, they both share that grief, and they both know how to comfort each other. She feels like he's the only one that understands her. Hold on, guys. Let me go back to my pictures. Yeah, so she feels like he's the only one that understands her. He's very upset as well, but he is holding on because he knows that he has a lot of responsibilities. And Cristiano's the type of person that can't really get too emotional, because he is definitely like alpha male. He knows that a lot of people are dependent on him. I'm sure he has employees, he has his family, his mother, his kids, his wife. So he tries to not get too involved emotionally and tries to stay grounded. And, you know, he also is the person that is funding everybody. So if he let his emotions get to him in this life, it wouldn't serve him. So he knows that it's just too his time and his well-being are just too valuable to sit back and be in grief, which is not healthy. But, you know, it's sad to say, and in a lot of these readings I say that Cristiano, he's kind of blocked off, but it is for the betterment of his family. Georgina, you know, the flip side to that is that Georgina feels like at times that she really can't connect to Cristiano. And there's just layers of him that, like, she cannot break through. She's only going to get so much out of Cristiano, and there's just layers of his emotions and layers of the relationships that have not been broken into because he knows that it's not the time for him to give her all that. He can't. He has to support everybody else. He can't open up those demons and express it because it's not going to be good for him in the long run, especially right now. Okay? This is a person that they've already met their peak, but they want to keep going. And it's more so about security. I feel like Cristiano, Cristiano really wants to create generational wealth and wants to make sure that his kids are good, his grandchildren are good. I don't think he's a bad person. I really understand why he doesn't open up to Georgina as much as she would want. I feel like if you like come from a family, like an immigrant family, which like me and Cristiano do, like you kind of understand, okay, your family members, they may not be able to open up to you emotionally, they may not be all there, but it's kind of more so because they're always in survival mode and they always have the end goal of trying to provide. And that's exactly what I'm getting for Cristiano. He doesn't feel like he has the luxury of, expressing his emotions and being vulnerable. Maybe it's just like, a guy thing as well. But I do feel like he is going to give himself more self-care, once he actually does retire, which I don't feel like is going to happen anytime soon. He wants to keep going because he knows that he could set up not only his kids, but his grandchildren and everybody else. He's still having fun, but if it was up to him and it wasn't about like the money, I do feel like he would have walked away. He feels like he's met his peak. And also hearing that there have been undisclosed health conditions, and like maybe he has, these don't seem major, these seem like they're minor now, but he doesn't want to tell anybody about them. He could be very stubborn. He doesn't want to tell anybody about them, but right now they are minor. They are going to become more severe later on in his life. And he's kind of choosing not to necessarily take the time that he needs to truly move through these medical conditions. I'm also hearing that a lot of these medical conditions have to do with the fact that he has a lot of stress on him. Yeah, he's more concerned with making money right now than he is about taking care of himself and his emotions and his own health conditions. And yeah, sometimes they're saying that he can be very just kind of mean to Georgiana. That's what they're saying. He could be very mean at times. This is a person that creates fast movement always. They are always on the go, always trying to find new ventures, trying to find new outlets to take his career. And, Georgiana, I feel like she kind of gets put on the back burner with his lifestyle sometimes. Yeah. Four of Cups energy. This is somebody who is very depressed. And they haven't come to terms with that, so they kind of just bottle it all up. As for career and what's going to be happening next for Cristiano, let's see. He has the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So this means that anything he wants, he's going to create. Okay, I also do feel like there may have been, past agreements signed with him. So he has I know he signed something with Saudi Arabia. They are saying that. Hey guys, sorry, my camera died. But anyway, let's continue where I left off. Show me what's next for Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's going to keep making moves. He's going to keep trying to do everything he can to stay relevant in the spotlight and in the game. You are going to see him make strides to like actually really repair this relationship with Georgina. Sorry guys, I know I'm terrible. He is going to make strides. He has a lot of decisions to make. There is going to be a lot more money coming in. Yeah, he is going to be having a lot of opportunities to make a lot more money, like maybe even double his wealth. That is what's coming in. I feel like for him, when he moved to Saudi Arabia, he actually like made a big step towards being like a billionaire or even like multi-billionaire. So I do feel like that is what's coming in for him. There's going to be a lot of opportunity for money and for creating generational wealth. So he was definitely meant to move to Saudi Arabia. Like, he is gonna like it there. As for Georgina, I feel like she also has a lot of opportunity now. Does she necessarily like to travel back and forth? No, but she loves Saudi Arabia as well. Or Dubai, or I don't know where they live. Guys, comment below where they live. I know I should know these things, but I don't, so let me know where they live. Yeah, she may actually even get pregnant again. You may see another baby or her trying to get pregnant again in the near future. I am seeing a wedding as well. I think they're engaged, right? Comment below, because that's like a question mark. She's going to also have a lot of ventures to make more money. People are going to see her, take her more seriously as well. For some reason, when she has this other baby, people are really, like, that's when people are really going to see her as this role model of a woman. And again, like, a lot of opportunity for travel. She's going to have to be traveling back and forth for her own job as well and for her own career. So there's a lot of exciting new things coming up for Georgina. So yeah, like I said, I'm more so getting that this year, in the next few years, 3 years to 6 years, they are gonna like, it's almost like they're gonna quadruple their wealth, if that's even possible. But there is also gonna be a lot of problems in behind the scenes with the family, with Cristiano and Georgina. So that's going to accompany the wealth, sadly. And she is still mourning the loss of her child. She is, you know, not necessarily all there in the head. And she is taking the time to grieve, which is, you know, something that she does need. I do see her making new friends where she moved to. And she is going to have a good support system over there. But I am hearing that they're not necessarily the truest and the most authentic of friends. Yeah, this keeps coming up. There are some deceptions that she's unaware of, some illusions. There may be some marital problems between Georgina and Cristiano, but I do feel like they are gonna really try hard to get through it. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know who you would like to see next. Also, we have a sale still going on. We're doing 50% off, so definitely check that out. And what else? Do I have anything else going on? I don't think so. I think that's it. And then we have $25 audio recorded readings. Everything is in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.